Hello and welcome, Gemini, to the Zodiac series. We're looking into if the person on your mind or someone romantically interested in you were to go to a tarot reader, what would they ask? What would the tarot reader advise? How would they feel leaving the tarot reading? What would their next action steps be? And how would you feel about all of it if you were a fly on the wall during this tarot reading? Okay, so remember, these are collective in general, so it may not, align with everything or every person. Okay, there might be bits and pieces that align, or maybe the full timeline is for you. You'll know. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. And again, never give your power away to a reading, to a tarot reader, to a guru, to anyone if you can help it. So, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. So, the person coming into the tarot reading we have is a wise man. Okay, someone who has gained wisdom through life experiences and learned quite a bit of lessons. So this could be somebody who's older in age, could be silver fox energy coming through. And for you, Gemini, or if you're watching for a feminine energy, we have someone who's passionate, lives with passion, has desires, and lustful. And what I heard was lust for life, okay? That you kind of have a lust for life. I am getting there's an age gap here, okay? At least 10 years, maybe more. So overall, because I pulled this spread ahead of time, what I'm sensing is this masculine energy is coming in, trying to figure out what this dynamic is. Okay, very confused because he has this frustrated energy, prevented, hindered, blocked. Okay, so there's something he doesn't understand. Okay, and he's trying to find clarity on it. What is this? We have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Is this more than just passion? Is this more than just something lighthearted? Okay, so let's say you've been maybe dating for a while or just started dating. That's kind of the energy, because the energy I have from you is you have intimate, passionate, committed, and love. Okay, you feel romance for this person. You feel love for this person. We also have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. However, that's how you feel in your heart. However, your actions or maybe your decisions may not align with that, and that very much confuses this masculine energy. So with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, you're not exactly sure what you want right now, right? So that would probably be why you're dating, and maybe why you haven't defined anything quite yet. So, and I think part of that might have to do with the age gap that is clearly coming through in this reading. Now, there's a void between the two of you. Okay, it says depressed, but I just kind of see this void energy of fear. Okay, and then we have surprised, we have relieved, and then we have respectful. So for some of you, this is a case of you have different love languages and you don't understand each other's love languages. For others of you, you're not on the same page with this person. And that's what this tarot reader would, kind of express to this person is, right now it looks like you're not on the same page. You're both in fear energy. You're both confused. And there could also have been a rift that happened, an argument or something between the two, you and this person as well. Okay, so what would this, masculine energy ask? And what's interesting is we have the month of November. Okay, obviously that's coming up here. And it looks like there's a full moon energy that's rising over the mountains. And in front of that, there's this giant tree. Okay, and ember is what was pointed out to me intuitively. Okay, so there's something about the month of November that this person would ask about. I see ember, but I also heard amber. So the name amber could be significant, or ember could be, amber could be like some sort of gift, like an amber ring or a pendant or something with amber. Okay. There is a sense of this masculine energy because, they have insects that are trapped in amber, and then they have amulets and things like that. There is this sense that this tarot reader would say of how you feel, where you feel a little bit trapped, a little bit stifled, a little bit like, you're the firefly and this masculine's trying to capture you in a jar. Okay. So there's that. Okay. There's that sort of energy coming through here. But clarifying the November energy, we have the Queen of Cups energy, which again, they would ask about like how you feel about them. Okay, how you feel about them. And this person might, I feel like they're pretty well off, but they might want to try to purchase something for you to kind of win your love. I'm kind of getting that. But there's some sort of energy of this person wanting to like keep you, to hold you, to kind of have you all to themselves a little bit. Okay, that's kind of what's coming through. But let's see what this tarot reader said about your feelings with the Queen of Cups energy. We have the Hermit energy and the Six of Cups, that you're trying to figure out that you have love for this person. You have, feelings for this person, but you're also on this deep spiritual journey right now. And you're trying to figure out what it is that you desire. And I feel like you, Gemini, are going within to figure out what it is that your truth is with that Hermit energy. You're trying to figure out if this is a soulmate energy, if this is what you want. So it seems like it's a rather serious reading, because I feel like this masculine has long-term intentions or serious intentions here, at least from what I'm seeing. And I feel like you do too. You just haven't aligned your actions with it yet because you're not 100% sure. And that's what this tarot reader would express here. But this tarot reader would say, yes, like, even though you might be younger than this person, you are deeply wise and you're spiritual, and you will take the time to go within to discover your truth. That's also the Two of Swords energy. The Six of Cups energy is also that you have this innocent quality to you with the Six of Cups, that you are genuine, that you are someone who, once you decide you want to be with someone, you're loyal. Okay. But this tarot reader would also say, because I did also see a King of Cups energy, is that you might be in between two energies. This person who might be fairly new, and someone from the past that you're kind of reflecting on with that Six of Cups energy. So this tarot reader would express that to this person. Why is November significant? Why would this person ask about Gemini specifically in November? The Page of Swords and the Tower. I feel like for many of you, this person is going to make some big move. Okay? It's a life-changing move. It might be a wish fulfillment move for you, but that's kind of what I'm sensing. It's either this masculine's trying to decide, okay, do I commit to Gemini, and do I propose that commitment in November? Or is that my timeline where I decide whether or not we're going to stay together or we're going to break up if we're not on the same page? That's kind of what I'm sensing here. Unless something happened in November, but this feels newer. It doesn't feel like maybe you've been in this person's life for a year. I don't know. But if that's the case, then maybe something happened in November that created a tower between the two of you. That could be the case here. That made things very clear. But for some of you, it's like, yeah, when this masculine, decides, or, if you both are on the same page, I feel like this masculine wants to commit and wants to bring forward some sort of gift that shows that commitment to you. Okay, so let's see with in need of help, assistance, and guidance with the Page of Cups. So for some of you, this masculine might owe you an apology. Okay, because I did kind of get that in some of the other cards, which we'll see in a minute. I don't get that you have children with this person, with the Page of Cups energy, but I do sense there is like this innocent, kind of loving energy with that Page of Cups energy, like the way you make this person feel. let me see. Clarify this Page of Cups. What would this tarot reader advise this energy? The Four of Swords. To rest, recharge, reflect, meditate. That you're healing from something in your life right now too. You could be healing even from something from childhood, or this masculine. Here it is. For some of you, if this masculine is wanting to have a commitment with you because he's insecure, then this tarot reader, and he's asking about that, and it could have to do with his childhood and abandonment, something like along those lines. Then this masculine is reaching out and asking this tarot reader, okay, what can I do to heal? Or talking about this childhood, talking about what they went through. And this tarot reader is advising them with the Four of Swords to heal. To heal. And it's so interesting because with November, you see that big tree, and there's some snow there, right? This big tree root. So this person's family has a lot to do with, or their childhood is almost like an obstacle, okay, for them. And so kind of separate from you, Gemini, this person's opening up and talking about their childhood with this tarot reader. And this tarot reader is advising that they heal and that they take those action steps to heal, to rest, to recharge. Because they have inner child healing to do here. And that will pick up the momentum. That will help to clear some of this frustration and confusion that they have in their experience and that they have in their heart space. That it's kind of a rite of passage. And maybe, you, Gemini, you're like that, that light in that darkness, or, this was for Aquarius too, like that, that carrot on the stick that encourages this person, no matter their age, to go do that healing work. Because if you see here, she's waiting for her ships to come in, but do you see how she has all of these markings on her? Like she's gone through some sort of initiation. She's gone through some sort of journey to be prepared for what's coming in. Okay. So then we have wall misunderstanding and the Knight of Pentacles energy. So we know the Knight of Pentacles energy is slow and steady wins the race. It's committed, it's responsible, it's follow the rules, it's step by step. He's not riding that horse, right? He's walking with that horse. It's also consistently showing up with value. Now, there was some misunderstanding here, and I wonder if this has to do with your love languages. But with the Knight of Pentacles energy, it was the pace at which things were going. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. What would this tarot reader say this person about that? The Four of Wands. Okay. There was, again, not being on the same page, or the pace at which this was moving. Either you misunderstood this person or they misunderstood you, right? Because we do have the timeline shift for the Four of Wands. It might be that you grew impatient with this person because they were taking so long, okay? And it led to an argument or a misunderstanding. But it's like this has been moving towards the Four of Wands, just maybe not fast enough for one of you. Clarify the Four of Wands energy. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do think that this person has the intention of like getting married, the intention of building and growing together. Okay. And you're trying to decide, is that really what I want? Is that what I want? You have feelings for this person, you love this person, but you're kind of caught between two worlds right now, Gemini, it seems. So let's see, what would this tarot reader advise this person to express to you? We have influence. You have affected my life significantly. So again, you have been like a spiritual guide or teacher for this person here. Maybe you introduce them to different spiritual topics. You introduce them to different spiritual practices, meditation. You help them get in touch with their spiritual side. And that, of course, will change your life, right? We also have behavior. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Okay? And we have regret. I wish I could take back the things I said. So I feel like this person had a frustrated Knight of Swords moment where they just said something that led to an argument. Okay? And This is someone who could have been in the military in the past as well. So it pretty much led to them saying something that they regret. They wish they could take back the things that they expressed, to you. And I think that's why there's that void between the two of you, is they got frustrated and they spoke in a way that was maybe how they felt, but not in the most tactful way. And it created this argument. And they wish they could take that back. Okay, that could have to do with this misunderstanding here. All right. So the other guidance this tarot reader would give this person is to seek hidden treasure. So to see the silver lining here, to learn from this experience, to evolve and grow from this experience, to also see you, Gemini, as you authentically are, not just what benefits them or what they desire to see or their fantasy, right? This tarot reader would also advise them to correct their mistakes, because obviously they said something that created a rift between the two of you, and to do that healing work that they need to do here, about their abandonment wound or whatever it was from their childhood or within their family bloodline they have to heal. This tarot reader would advise them to do that and to make the necessary sacrifices to do that, to invest in their healing journey. I don't feel like this person was a bit of a playboy, but I do feel like they live a life of luxury and they've invested a lot of could be an earth sign, definitely could be an earth sign energy. They invested a lot of their money in luxury. Maybe it's cars, maybe it's condos, maybe it's vacation homes, travel. And this tarot reader is saying like, yeah, that's great, all fun and good. However, you've been running from healing. And Gemini's come into your life because Gemini won't put up with that. And it's up to you to do that work to heal. And so take that abundance and invest it in yourself, invest it in your healing. Okay? Because again, I kind of feel like this person thought they could buy your loyalty. Okay? Interesting, very interesting. So let's go ahead and see, how would this masculine feel leaving this reading? One card, please. Creative, imaginative, inventive, expressive, and grief, sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved. So they'll go through the emotions, they'll process, they'll face themselves, they'll face whatever, their part, they'll take accountability in whatever their part was here, because there's a misunderstanding for sure between the two of you. But again, this person could have said things that were hurtful or said or behaved in a way that made you walk away from them, right? So they're going to move through that, and it's like they're going to be inventive now and work on creating almost, I don't want to say a new them, but start to heal. Okay, start to heal, for some of them, maybe it's a creative project that they can heal through. Maybe they have that artistic talent, or they have that hobby that they like to do. And they might do that, and they might work through their grief or work through their feelings while they are working with their hands to create something here. Person could be a jewelry maker too. Some sort of creative. Let's see, why else are they feeling creative? Some of you, it's an author, but they're going to create through their grief, and they're going to create kind of with their grief here. And we have the Chariot, to move forward. Okay, so they are going to move forward from the past, learn from the past, master themselves on a level they haven't before. I feel like this person does have some form of mastery in their life, but this is a new level. Okay, with the Chariot energy, they're determined. They're in the vortex. Some of you, they follow like laws of manifestation and things like that. Maybe that's why they're so successful. And they're in the vortex here. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Excited, But they're going to go through some sort of healing journey here. And then you have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Communicative, expressive, clear. Their energy is going to clear here. And they'll communicate what's on their heart. Okay, so that's what I think, the action steps that they will be taking here. Let's see how you would feel. How would my Geminis feel about this tarot reading if they observed it? Excited, elated, thrilled, enthusiastic. You might feel seen more, in this tarot reading because this tarot reader got you right, or this person may have got you wrong because they were looking through the lens of insecurity, okay? Especially if you're younger than them, right? Then they're thinking, they've got all those insecurities about aging. And so with this excited energy, you're very happy. You're very happy about this tarot reading because you're like, someone gets me. Like, I so appreciate that. Let's see what else. Because you might feel oftentimes misunderstood. Why would you be so excited? Why my Gemini viewer be so excited? The Magician, that's what you wanted. It's what you've manifested. Maybe you have, been doing some rituals here with the Magician energy, but that's what you've been wanting to happen here. The Judgment. Yeah, you would. I don't think that, for some of you, maybe, yes, you were ready to walk away from this. Some of you did want a rebirth here. But you feel so happy. I mean, you feel very happy. Ace of Wands, your Ace of Wands matching with their Eight of Wands. Like, you are excited, okay? You might have also observed this kind of happening within your third eye or knowing like this shift was going to happen. It's the 9-9, portal right now where I'm recording this, so that might have something to do with it. And the Ace of Swords, having, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, having a very clear direction of the action that you want to take. But for many of you, you wanted a rebirth here. You desired a rebirth here, but you knew this person had to make some changes. Okay. So we also have for the feminine energy, I will not allow toxic people from the past ruin the future, my future encounters. I take back my power now. Okay. So you may have had to take your power back from the situation. Okay. Or focus on, kind of healing what had occurred. Okay. For those of you where you feel like this is something that is healthy for you and that, you desire, and there's just this misunderstanding. I mean, misunderstandings can happen so easily with technology, with texting, with, sometimes when there's interference energies, there's so many different things that can happen. Now, I don't necessarily sense like there was something that was like abusive. If that's the case, then obviously that's a different story. I would never, advise you stay with somebody like that. And I don't even advise you stay with this person. It's just, this is kind of what this person would receive, in this tarot reading, from this tarot reader. We also have red flags. I listen to my instincts when things seem off. And we have headspace. I may have the ability to change my mood by the thoughts I am choosing to think. I focus on things that bring me joy, not on things that rob me of my peace. So I think in the time that you were kind of separated from this masculine energy, you have been healing, okay? You have been looking at your own karmic cycles. You've been looking at this person's red flags of others that you might have dealt with before. Or, that you've just been looking at like red flags overall. Okay, and learning to listen to your instincts and shifting your headspace into a much more empowering place. That's kind of what the guidance is here for those of you that were like thinking about the worst case scenario about this person. So moving from your head basically into your heart, but having a real honest look about what you and this person may be mirrored to each other. Okay, because like I said, there's some difference in the way you express love, in the way you see commitment. there was some disconnect here. And it might even be like when you were with this person and they had that misunderstanding, you had the misunderstanding with them, you were like, okay, I need to take space. And you trusted your instincts. And, you know, I feel like you'll be really glad that you did, because you have this excited energy. You have this sense of even releasing a wound within yourself that you've carried around for a long time, I think even before this person. To have your clarity, your passion, your alignment again. And if you're watching this as a masculine for a feminine energy, then this energy would apply with this person knowing they need to heal, taking a good honest look at their red flags and getting the support that they require, you know, most likely therapy, you know, or at least realizing, you know, through this tarot reading that, yeah, they have something that they deserve and would benefit them to have that therapeutic support, that therapeutic container. Okay. So let's go ahead and see overall, you know, we kind of had this person's actions. I feel like they will express how they feel, but let's see. Anything else for my Geminis to know about this person's next actions towards them after this reading? The Star, wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're going to do that releasing and healing work. They have direction now with the Star energy. They have more clarity now. Okay, this tarot reader really helped them get out of that frustrated energy, get out of that maybe blaming other people energy, and take their power back and realize what they can do to better, you know, their life and their circumstances and find their clarity with that Star energy. And, you know, if you put things out there, if you are a star shining here, Gemini, they might be watching with that Seven of Swords, okay? There's the Six of Wands. You may not be aware of it. So there's that as well. This person does have that side. But it's love that they've been holding back with that Ace of Cups. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who's, like I said, you know, who's not healthy for you, who's toxic and choosing to stay toxic, who won't look at their red flags, obviously that's a different story here. But I think this person has been holding back love for you. And they want to express it. And they also see you very much as this love energy. Yeah, so they'll be reaching out. Page of Swords. They'll be contacting you. Okay. So that is what I have. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. I hope this brought you value. And yeah, it was a very interesting, very pretty clear timeline of what happened here with you and this individual. So that is what I have. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.